I scratched my lip with my own fingers. Evolution has failed me.
Beep, boop, ba-doop, ba-doo, ba-doop, boop.
So, I'm a little bit of a mess. I lost my Burt's Bees, which is a clear chapstick, and have been using this adorable thing, which is a colored lip balm, and it's pink, and I'm just sitting on my couch smearing it all over my face with no regard for the fact that it is pink, and it's staining the corners of my lips. That's really bothering me. I haven't posted a video in a while, if you haven't noticed that. Lord, that is just awful.
Get out of the way. Sure, share the spot. Light, I want to be in it. Ah! Okay, I have the light. Okay, we're here. Hello. Jaylee has pink on her mouth, and he's kind of freaked out by it. So, hello. We're here. What are we supposed to talk about? I don't know. You're in charge. Okay. There hasn't been a video in a while, and we're sorry. We're sorry. We're sorry. This video is actually supposed to be really serious. Are you sure you want to do this with bears?
We're already doing it, so there's no going back now.
Okay. So Jaylee's been having some issues with family stuff, and it's not very fun to talk about. So April video is still coming, and today we have a video for you that is it was supposed to be a merch progress report, but Jaylee didn't read anything else, so it's a progress report, but it's all that you read in March. Yeah, so it's a progress report thing, kind of for Roundup-ness March. Yeah, that's good. That's what it is. You get the point. Thank you all for watching and being supportive and nice. Yes, thank you. Okay, goodbye. Bye.
So I'm going to tell you about the 5 books that I have read in the month of March. 2 of them were part of the 24-hour readathon. That video will be here, I think, there, anywhere. Brownies and broomsticks. I wanted to start reading cozy mysteries because the concept sounds adorable, and this was the first one that I finished. I read the beginning of, I think, 2 or 3 others, and they immediately turned me off for various reasons. One was like super boring. One was about a character who just like absolutely hated her life. It was just a mess. This one is so cute though. So this girl, this woman, Katie. So Katie has previously worked in bakeries and been like in dead-end jobs and has always dreamed of running her own bakery. And her aunt and uncle are actually opening their own bakery in downtown Savannah, Georgia, and Katie lived like on the other side of the country, and so she packs everything up and she moves here to this teeny little house. So she's so excited about all these new prospects in her life, and so it opens with her like first setting up the bakery, and this book is one of those ones that's just like super sensory, like, you know, she talks about like the smells of the bakery and how she's cooking them and like all of this, and so everything in the bakery, you're just sitting here reading this like, yes please. So she's setting up the bakery, and then this mean old lady comes in and is just an awful human being, and then the old lady gets murdered, and because she was an awful human being to their bakery, the cops suspect her uncle, who is a dude, and they saw a dude running away at the scene of the crime. So she takes off sleuthing so that she can save him and her bakery. Also, she finds out that she's a witch, and that her aunt and her mother were witches, and so she's wrestling with this like new part of her identity and trying to like decide if she even believes that magic is real, while also trying to solve a crime and trying to start a new business. And also there's these 2 dudes in it who are like all up in her business. And okay, so there's 2 guys. One is named Declan, which who names their child Declan? He is my fave, if I have to pick one, he's very sweet and kind and good, and he's just like genuinely a good person. He's really good friends with her uncle, and he's just the sweetest. He's so sweet. And I'm like, yes, date him. He's like long-term relationship potential material over there. The other guy, we're supposed to find him sexy. He's like this, he's a reporter, and we're supposed to find him really appealing, but he's extraordinarily bossy and just like butts into her space all the time, and like he irritates her, and she's like, oh, I just hate him, but I can't help the fact that he's so hot and I want to climb him. I mean, for one thing, I'm demisexual, so I'm like, I don't understand the he's so hot I want to climb him aspect, but also the guy is rude. He's such a dick. Like, he asks her out like the first time he meets her, and she's like, no, I have a lot of shit going on. Like, her uncle was just accused of murder like an hour ago, and she's opening a new business. She's like, dude, I don't got time to date. I'm sorry. And he's like, well, I'm not going to take no for an answer. And so he's like, continues asking. And he's like, I'm not going to let you say no to me and all this. And I'm like, that is not charming. That's a red flag. If a guy is not willing to accept no for something that doesn't matter, he's not going to accept no for something that's important, your consent. So I am not impressed with that guy at all. The only thing that he has done this whole book that made me kind of like him for about 2 seconds was she does like a magic thing with him, and then she just flounces off and doesn't talk to him afterwards. And whenever she finally does have to call him to ask him for a favor, he's like, what we did was really intimate and you just blew me off. And he's all like sad about it, and I was like, okay, maybe you have a heart somewhere and underneath all that bossiness. But this is really cute, and it's the beginning of a series, and I can't wait to read all of the other ones after April.
Apparently there was only one. All the other books were ones that I've already talked about, so bye now.